As education support professionals, our biggest responsibility is making sure that students and teachers have access to the resources that they need to learn.
But in the past, giving students access to their digital resources was an ongoing process for up to a month after a student was enrolled, because every student needed a separate account for each application.
Basically, every time we had a new student arrive or leave, you had to email at least 8 different people to set it up.
And on top of that, our teachers found that trying to get students logged into multiple third-party applications was time-consuming and frustrating.
So that's why everything that you can do to make that process easier is going to be a win.
We found that ClassLink had the support to be able to provide that service to the school district.
ClassLink gave us the ability to manage those resources in a way that reaches across all the students and teachers that need to get those materials so they can easily see it and log in, which really just makes the user experience a lot more enjoyable.
After students log in, the first place they land is the Launchpad.
Students only need to remember one password. They log into ClassLink, those applications are on their landing page, single click, and they're in.
They instantly get access to the resources they need without having to deal with all the fuss of manual logins.
With ClassLink, it is secure. The user interface is really easy.
Our younger students love the simplicity of using the quick cards. Each student has their own individual quick card with a QR code that securely ties that card to their account.
When they need to go log into the computer, they just pull their quick card up to the camera and it scans and logs them in automatically.
Roster server makes my life much easier because we now can roster students based off of our SIS. It imports that data. I then can select third-party applications and deploy them to those students in that grade level. And it all happens in the back end and does it for us automatically.
With ClassLink Data Guard, we don't have to share all the student data like we did in the past. Now the data that's shared with the vendors is encrypted. It's linked to an anonymous user, but everything feeds back in when it comes back on our end.
Keeping track of app usage with ClassLink Analytics offers a lot of benefits for making financial decisions to justify continuing a product or discontinuing a product that could save the district a lot of money.
Data is what drives all of our decisions. And when we go to renew different software vendors, we can look at ClassLink Analytics and see what applications were being used.
You can get in-depth view based on the app, based on the school.
To monitor usage, to see the number of people that are signing in, see who's active. So I feel confident that what I'm supporting staff with is supported by the school board goals.
And ClassLink's Analytics Plus gives us another data set to work with, giving us a deeper dive into where the users are going beyond ClassLink to identify any resources we may not be providing to our students.
Overall, ClassLink Analytics helps us make sure our Tier 1 instruction is what we're encouraging teachers to use.
One sync saves me so much time because it builds all of their logins and helps sync them across multiple platforms.
One sync pulls from our SIS that automatically puts them into the groups I want, adds the security groups that I've already customized within AD. I set those parameters within one sync, so as soon as that student hits our SIS, one sync automatically deploys that student into AD with those credentials, with those groups.
I love the thresholds. I love that if there's any changes, I can go in and be like, oh, we hit a threshold last night, so I know something strange happened, but everything's backed up.
And because of this automation, the human error now is very minimal.
I am working with vendors all day long. I get stuck in so many queues, and I always know that if I email ClassLink,
it doesn't matter when I send an email to the support tickets.
They're very responsive. They usually get the problem resolved before end of day.
There's screenshots, there's phone calls, there's everything to get the problem fixed the first time.
ClassLink eases what can sometimes become a burden from technology.
It's been a game changer for sure.
ClassLink has been instrumental for our district.
It has saved so much time for our team, and I just cannot say thank you enough.